Hello and welcome to Business as Usual. I'm Daneen O'Donnell and today I am at the Sweet Gremlin with the owner, Jen McConnell. How are you doing today?
Good, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And this place is really adorable. And I really like the play on the name that goes along, I'm assuming because of Carn City, correct?
Yes. We chose the name to kind of help the community put the two and two together, and we support the school as much as we can for all their sporting events and events.
Very nice. Now, is this home for you? Did you originate from Carn City area in Petrolia?
I grew up in Cabot.
Okay.
I am a transplant. My husband's from here, though.
Okay.
So.
And what gave you the baking bug?
I have been baking since I was 4.
Oh, wow.
With my mom and grandma. My fondest memories are baking apple dumplings with my grandma. So that was one of the things we do offer in the fall. Oh. It's her recipe that we use. And this town needed something. So before COVID hit, we were talking about what can we offer, and it's something I'm good at. So we actually started baking over at the convenience store just down the street for our first year. And we did that during COVID.
And you just sold your products there at the time?
Yeah, I baked 3 days a week, and then I was doing mental health therapy the other rest of the week.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you were a busy lady.
I'm always busy.
So now, do you do most of the baking all by yourself? I saw you had a helper here today. How many people are usually helping you with this?
I do the majority of the baking, but I do have 4 part-time staff.
Okay.
They're all either in high school or college, and my mom will come up every once in a while with my dad to help with pierogies and apple dumplings and stuff like that.
So let's start with that pierogi thing, because I see lots of delicious treats, which we'll get to, but tell us a little bit about the pierogies.
They are our family recipe. We just do potato and cheese here because, as you see, it's kind of a small space. So it's a 3-person production, but we can crank them out pretty good now.
Nice.
We also teach classes up at the fire hall. So we're actually doing on the 30th for a pierogi class. You can learn how to make 2 dozen pierogies yourself.
Okay.
We provide everything. You just bring your own rolling pin.
That's very cool. Now, is there a cost to learning how to make pierogies?
$50 a person.
Okay.
Yep. And it's about 2 hours.
2-hour class, and then you get to take back the pierogies that you made.
Yep.
Okay.
And our recipe. We actually give it out.
Oh, very fun. Very fun. Now, is that something that typically sells out? Is it pretty popular? It sounds like it would be pretty popular.
We only have 4 seats left in our class right now.
Okay. How often do you do those classes?
This year, we've only had 1 so far.
Okay.
I'm a little bit behind on planning, but last year we offered 4.
Okay.
So they all sold out.
Now, tell us about some of the other products that you make here. What would you say is your specialty?
Our best sellers are probably the ho-ho cake, cheesecake, cinnamon rolls, Buckeye brownies would be our top ones. And then every Friday we offer something gluten-friendly. So at least 1 or 2 things. And then a couple times a month, we offer something sugar-free.
Now, I believe I've had some of your cupcakes at different locations, and they're amazing. So is that usually a special order thing that you do?
We always have some flavor of cupcake here. Usually a plain vanilla, plain chocolate, and another flavor. But we this week we have strawberry pretzel salad. We're getting the spring flavors back out. So
yeah, and I noticed on your website that there are quite a few flavors listed.
Yeah,
so there's
over 18, I think, flavors of cupcakes we offer.
So if you cater events and things like that with your desserts, I mean, are people able to special order? Is there a limit to how many they can get?
No, this weekend we're actually doing the Carn City basketball banquet. So we're doing 6 dozen cupcakes for them and custom sugar cookies and custom cookie bouquets for the seniors.
Very nice. How much notice do you usually require for something like that?
I prefer at least 2 weeks. Sometimes we get booked up. So
yeah, very nice. Now, do you do things like wedding cakes or anything? You do all of that.
We do cookie tables, wedding cakes, cupcakes. Wow. Yeah, I'm a little bit of everything.
That's amazing.
Jill of all trades, master of none, right?
That's awesome. At the Rotary's Carved in Ice this year, they had, I think, for the second time, a baking competition, and I noticed a beautiful little award back here, and you won that contest. So what did you win with?
We made our strawberry shortcake cupcake. So it is a white cupcake filled with strawberry filling, topped with our signature white buttercream, and then the strawberry crunch, kind of like a Scooter Crunch bar, was on top of that.
That sounds delicious.
Yeah. It was kind of a lot making 250 mini cupcakes, but
for everybody to be able to try and have a sample
and every single cupcake, but it was good. It was a good time. We enjoy it.
Now, I heard you talking a little bit about a fun new thing that you're coming out with, a a printer of some sort. So tell us about that. That sounds so exciting.
The company Primera has made an edible printer. It's FDA approved edible ink called Eddie. So Eddie will print any image onto a cookie direct to food. So there is no like icing sheets or anything. We print it right onto our cookies. So we've been doing like business logos and stuff like that. But now we're going to be offering Eddie on the go. So we can have a photo booth, like an edible photo booth at your wedding, birthday party, graduation party. Yeah. So we'll take your picture and print it out onto a cookie within minutes.
That is a very, very fun, clever new idea. I really like it.
We do have to have Wi-Fi so that we have to connect my phone to my laptop to make it all work. But that's all we need.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
Now, what hours are you usually opened here at your store?
We're closed Mondays, but Tuesday through Friday, it's 5 a.m. to 2. And Saturday and Sunday is 7 to 2.
And tell everyone who's not familiar with Petrolia where you're located here.
We're about 25 minutes northeast of Butler, off of 268.
How can people find out more about the Sweet Gremlin?
We have Instagram, Facebook, where you'll find most of our current postings for our menu items. And we do have a website, thesweetgremlin.com.
Well, Jen, I really appreciate your allowing us to come in and talk to you. This shop is adorable. And if you have a sweet tooth and you're looking for a special order or something fun for a wedding coming up in the future, be sure to check out the Sweet Gremlin here in Petrolia. For Armstrong, this is Daneen O'Donnell with Business as Usual. Thanks for watching this episode of Business as Usual. If you want to see more, just click on the playlist button up here. To keep up to date with all the shows from the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel, you can click on the subscribe button down here. See you next time.